are back with, what is this? Video number 4? 5. 4, 5. 5. I wrote it down. 5. Thank you for coming back. If you are a current subscriber, if you're not, we hope you enjoy what you see, and hopefully you'll subscribe as well. We do have a giveaway if we do hit 500 subscribers. So we haven't hit it yet. I think last time I checked, it was like 13 away from the 500 subscribers. So if you like what you see, subscribe. If you are a subscriber and you've watched our other videos, welcome back. And this is Bailey. This is one of my daughters. The other one is not here. So you'll see, you've seen, if you've coming back to watch more of the videos, you've seen Bailey, and a lot of people already know Bailey. They know, you know, things she likes and everything like that. So I am actually going to let her talk and show you guys what she has been working on. So I'm touched that she's actually getting into this, because I learned when I was her age and to cross stitch, and you know, you don't see a lot of or at least I don't, and I guess it's just because we are, as cross stitchers, are so spread out all over the world. There's not, you know, a lot that are just like your next door neighbor. So anyway, she has started her, well, she started a project a long time ago. It didn't go very well. So, but this one she's really into. She's actually caught on very well. So, go ahead before our video gets way too long. So,
I want to show the stitching last.
Right, you will.
Okay.
Okay, so you're gonna, hold on, I gotta unhook all of her stuff. Hold on. She's got my needle minder everywhere. All right. So
I have to put it somewhere.
where is your, there we go. That's what you want to start off with right there. So, here goes Bailey.
It's funny. It's funny because it's called My First Stitch, but it isn't my actual. Well, I mean it is, but it's not.
It's a beginner stitch, so that's fine. So you chose a little dog from, we got this, what, Hobby Lobby?
I think so.
Yeah. So that's the one she chose, and they actually came on. Show them what they actually came on. Here, actually, here. Here's one not in the bag.
They actually came on, what are these called?
Bobbins.
Bobbins. So we wouldn't have to like keep up with all the floss. So that was very helpful.
Yep, and of course it was one of those kits where it's kind of hard to tell the difference. Like these two, it was very hard to tell the difference between a dark brown and the brown. So
you can take it out of the bag if you need to.
You know what? We need a white thing.
Something. This.
Time out. Okay, we're back. I had to find something white so that we could hold up stuff. That's still going to catch light. So anyway, dark brown and brown, they of course are really close in color. So we figured out which one was which, and I split them up into little bags for her to make it a little bit easier. So, and it came with like, what, 6 colors I think you have?
You'd
So,
have to check on the pattern. I wouldn't
alright.
know.
So anyway, and here is
What I've done so far.
That's where she's at so far. And I am telling you guys, I showed her how to do it for maybe the first
Few days.
little while as she was doing it, and then she really caught on. The only thing she has to remember, I told her, is to make sure her X's are X'd the same way, that they're going the same direction. There's some that didn't, but it does not matter. The point is, I mean, she is, it is just like really, I don't know, we'll have to cut that off. So anyway, and I don't know if, did you see her needle minder?
It's a giraffe.
It's her giraffe.
My favorite animal.
That's her needle minder. So She's doing very, very well with this. I'm very proud of her. And
I want to show my scissors.
she's actually been doing it like on her own. Like she's figured out, you know, how to count so far this way to start her next X and move on to the next row and all that stuff. So
I want to show all my new stuff. I want to show all my new stuff when you show your new stuff.
Okay. Okay. All right. So that was Bailey's. Do you want me to put this stuff back in here then?
I'll do it later.
Okay. Do it later. All right. So we're going to get into everything that's been going on for the month of September. It's been a lot. So, first thing is challenges that I'm in. The first one I was in was the CrossStitch Studios challenge, to where we have to work a minimum of 30 minutes per day on a CrossStitch Studio pattern. And I've shown you this one before. This is the one that I have a lot of them. I just haven't started any of them because they're going to take me years. But this is Humility, and that's the one that I have been working on all month. So there's that one. And let's see, Bailey, we're going to have to...
Why did you have to show the big one first?
Get it out of the way. You may have to move. I'm going to move you guys. And Bailey, if you'll undo that white thing.
Tell me when.
Okay, take it off. Alright, so that's where we are with Humility. And the first month that I worked on it, back in May of 2020, I think, I started, doing the whole cross-country thing, to where I was working all the way across here to there. And this is a tree right here. I figured when I worked on it this month, if I did try to do cross-country, y'all wouldn't be able to see any kind of a progress because it's so spread out, I guess. So I started to work on just one little color. Just one little section. And so that's that. Hold that. Let me put you back over here. Ugh. Okay, I think that's good. Is that good? Alright, so I'm kind of disappointed in myself. I did try to work on it every day. I only got 3,647 stitches in it for the month. Last time I did it, I got over 11,000. But in my defense, when I worked on it that first time in May from a couple years ago, or a year ago or whatever, this is the only thing I was working on, day and night. That's all I was working on for that challenge. So now, I had to do this. I went ahead and did this usually in the mornings, and then I would spin my wheel for the day, and I had to work on that. And then of course when I go back to bed, y'all know I have little small projects that I can just take with me that are, I can't take this everywhere. So that's why I think I did not get as many. And I didn't work on it every single day either, which I think last time I did. So anyway, only 3,647. I did 1.14% for the month. So the total for the whole entire project, I've done 15,380 stitches, and that's 4.79%. My goal was 5%. I didn't make that. I should have. There was probably a couple days I could have worked on it and didn't. But anyway, so that's my update on that challenge. The next one is the Creatively Crafting challenge, and I have a bit of news on this because I don't know if it's 2 or 3 times a year, she opens up her Stitchy, club, to where you can pay to be in the club, and then you get all these benefits. You get different patterns that the normal group doesn't get. You get stitch alongs that some of the regular group didn't get to participate in. Of course, we get a discount on the planner every year. Actually, you get the printable or the digital versions for free if you're a Stitchy member. And also, there's other ones that there is a lot. It is kind of pricey, I guess, for, I don't know, I mean, you get discounts from her Etsy store. She has merchandise that you can get. We get Stitch bucks that we can spend in the store for different, different things. The guidelines are endless of the benefits. I mean, there is a lot of benefits to it. My only thing is, I don't know, like, the patterns, the girls like them, they're cute, but it's just like nothing that I'm really into. You know what I mean? Like, I'm into the Polovons and the full coverages, Artisy. I like the Shannon Christine. I'll tell you about in just a second. Kind of excited about that one. And so, anyway, I'm basically just doing it just for the challenge that I was doing earlier. What is he barking
It's
at?
probably on there.
So anyway, my challenge this month, of course, here's my stitching log. And again, I'm not keeping up with my hours and minutes because I just don't care. So if you remember, what was last month? August? Do you remember what my stitch count was in August?
No.
You want to cheat?
I've slept since then.
Alright, so here, look. Right there.
20,800.
Okay, so that was for August. And even in July, I think I was only I was only 16,000. So like I've been progressing every month. So this month, I did it again. I beat my old record. 21,264 stitches. That's another thing with the creatively crafting is we get to enter in our stitches for the day. It's a running total throughout the month, and whoever this month it is, you get stitch bucks for it. Like the highest one with the most stitches gets so many. If you get over 10,000, you get so many, and if you get into at least the thousands, you get so many stitch bucks. So 21,264. And this month, if I am drawn for the winner, I win a free Stitchy themed tote bag. So that must be in her. It's a Stitchy shop that we get to shop in. So I'll have to go see what that looks like. All right. So my stitches challenge this month, it was go for 9,000 stitches. You get 10 points if you do 9,000 stitches, and if you do an extra 1,000, it's another 5 points. So of course 21,000. I blew that one out of the water. And then finally my Stitcho, I got all of those, did all of those. A lot of them is stitch 5 days in a week, complete the little the small little free pattern that she puts out for us, inspire someone to stitch. I talk to a lot of stitchers, so I try to think that I'm inspirational.
She inspired me.
I inspired her. Look at there. I'm not scared running. Oh, we'll have to tell her why we all made up and everything. Normally I don't look like this on a Saturday. Me and Bailey went and did something this morning. So anyway, so I got my 20 points for this. And so instead of just the 35 points that I normally get here, I got to get the 15 points, which is the pattern that is in the planner. Now you can buy the planner. Anyone can buy the planner. I have the digital version of it. So I got the pattern for the month, so I did that. So anyway, you'll see in a minute. And then because I'm a stitchee now, I get double these points, so I get another 50 points. So now I'm entered into the drawing for the month for 100 times. So it's better than 35. So anyway, I'm going to give this a go for a few months, at least till the end of the year. I'm going to see how I like it. I like the fact that it's making me, I like stats. I'm a numbers person, so, you know, this is kind of right up my alley. Now, we got to get going because I don't want this to be a 2-hour video. Alright, so then I have joined well, it's a second club, but the third little, and it's not really a challenge. Shannon Christine, I know you've all probably heard of her designs. But anyway, she has started a club that you pay for monthly. I think it's only $10. And, of course, there's SALs in there. There's patterns that aren't ever put out to the public. And I don't know, I haven't fully went through all of her stuff yet because I just joined not too long ago. But there she is, starting a stitch along. And I am not a big Halloween person. I love fall. And I mean, we have some Halloween decorations, but normally it's just like fall. Like, we don't do the whole skeletons and the scary stuff, the witches or anything. This one was cute though. It's a Halloween themed one. And I'll show a picture of it later when we get into that part of it. Alright. FOs. Remember what that stands for? Finished objects. Alright. So, I don't know if y'all can't see them. I hit them pretty good. So, I ironed them. Oh, no, I'm not seeing yet. These are our finished ones for the month.
Yes,
I actually have 5 finishes for this month. So, this is the first one that you've seen before. And they're ironed. That's why I have them on clothes hangers. It's the Halloweenies. Did that not turn out cute? Okay, so I have to confess, well, not really confess, but I went to my mom's a few weekends ago. Anyway, and my mom, she has a black woody dog. She used to have 2 red ones. They died. But, anyway, she saw this, and, I'm now going to have to make myself one. Because I think we're going to make this into a pillow for her. I'm going to try my hand at making a pillow for her with this pattern. So I kept the pattern out so I can go ahead and make myself one when I get a chance. So there's that one. And here's the next one. This is the next one I finished.
And you should all know where it's going. What it says. Unlike Stormy.
So there it is. Laundry room is done. Turned out very cute. Cute. Alright, okay. Alright.
Did you get the... Oh, you did.
Alright. And these here are the finishes just from the Creatively Crafting challenges. But this is September, that is in the planner that we get the points for. And of course there's one every month. I'm just now starting these, so this is the first one I've done. That's for September.
When did you finish this one?
I don't know. It took me about 4 late nights.
Probably.
So
I don't see it. I don't know. She doesn't.
and then this is the September free pattern for the group.
This one's really cute. Apple.
Bailey saw this one, and actually Stormy saw this one too. She's like, "Oh, Mom, I want to give these to my teacher." I said, "Okay, when I can get them all done and fit them in." I said, "But I got to do this one at least." So I think what we're gonna do, hopefully, I don't know if I left enough room on the edges, but I think we're gonna make them into magnets. Because, you know, I do a small little one of these like every month. And, you know, they have filing cabinets. They have metal stuff in their classroom. So
they have mini fridges.
Mini fridges, yeah. So I think we're going to try, if I can get it to work, to make these into orders, magnets. But anyway, now she wanted a red one, she wanted a yellow one, and a green apple. So now I've got to make 2 of them. Didn't you have some more too? You don't have, No, she has 3 teachers. That's right. All right, and so then I got a head start for October because this is the October free pattern. Now that I'm a Stitchy member, I get these patterns 2 weeks early versus if you're not. So it's a little black cat with it may not focus. That's what I got this out for. This is how everybody cheats in their videos. There we go. Is that focusing a little better? So anyway, little black cat inside the pumpkin. And then the October pattern from the planner, it'll say it's got a turkey on it, I think. I'll work on that at night, and then I'm alternating at night between that one and one I'll show you a little bit later. All right, so those are all the finishes that we had. So let's move on to
the
new starts. New starts for the month,
which would be mine if y'all already seen that one.
Right. So we need this one. I'm coming back, guys. Hold on 1 second. This one, and this one. All right. And these are all in Q-snaps, so. But I think you can see them without me undoing them. All right. So the new starts that I have done so far for September. The fully finished pictures I'm going to insert here, so they'll be right over Bailey's face right here. And the first one is where I'm here. The first one is October by the Cricut Collection. That's what it'll look like when it's done. And let's see, I worked on it for 3 days for 1,070 stitches. And so far, this is where we have gotten to.
It's a little haunted house.
It's a little haunted house. Now, this is the O. It'll be the O in this, the second O in October. Gotta start from the middle. So, now, I didn't read my pattern very well, but I ended up, the letters that spell out October, not all the little things around it, the October letters were a thread gatherer, Silken Colors thread called Woods of Gold. And normally I don't do, I'm strictly DMC. That's all I have. That's all I use. So I was like, okay, well, there's got to be a substitute for that. And it says to substitute DMC floss for the silk, use equal parts 780 plus 371. They don't make those anymore. That's 2 of the discontinued colors. And I used to have a list of what they converted to. I don't know what I did with it. I'm sure I could find it again. It can't be that hard to find. I found it the first time. But she said, you know what? I'm just going to find this thread. And I'm just figure out how to use all these things. Everybody's using them. Everybody's doing it, so I got to do it, right? So, anyway, I went to 123 Stitch. And the Woods of Gold Thread Gatherer Silken Colors is now on order. So, I mean, I can do other things around it until it comes in, but lately their orders have been getting to us very quickly. So, anyway, that's October, and that's where we are on that.
Can I say something?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, is it just me, or like, do you like feeling worse you stitch? Let me know, because that's weird for me.
Y'all, let me tell you, I'm sitting there in my recliner, and all of a sudden, you know, I'm sitting there, I'm into it, I'm sitting here cross stitching, and all of a sudden, right above me, I see a finger coming out, and they sit there and they rub it. It's like one of those satisfying things for them.
It feels weird.
Kids. Oh, and I was kind of excited because I've been, of course, watching y'all's Flosstubes, and like everybody gets so excited when they get to build a house, And I'm like, you know, maybe I should build a house in one of my projects. Everybody else is doing it too. And it's so funny when I started this, I'm like, oh, I'm building a house. I built my first house in CrossStitch. As far as I know, I don't think I've built any more in other projects. I don't know. Bird houses, maybe, if you want to count those. But anyway, I built my first house. So now,
Slinging that
another checklist, check mark off my checklist. All right. Anyway, let's move on. We're going to talk for hours. The next one is called America, America. Hold on to that for me. And this was one from a magazine. It's just CrossStitch magazine, August 2020. And popping a picture up of it right here of what it's going to look like when it's finished. And I actually started this sitting in my truck in car line waiting for the kids. And I was sitting there for like 3 or 4 hours because they only had half day that day. And like it doesn't, the school is so far away from the house that it doesn't pay for me to come all the way back home and then turn around and go right back because they were in school only a half day that day. So anyway, I was actually on video chat with Ashley, the stitching penguin, and Aaron, the stay-at-home stitcher. So they thought I was crazy for sitting there for that long, but I was like, it's quiet. I get to do what I want to do. So anyway, here is America. America. And it's turning out beautifully. I was a little nervous with the blue fabric and then the blue thread, but it worked out perfectly. It worked out perfectly. You know, I just thought it would be too close of a color, but I was wrong. So I've worked on this one 3 days. I had 1691 stitches. It's 18 count cornflower blue, Ada. I'm doing it 2/1. The October is the October was hold on though. I'm gonna tell you. If I can. Nope. It was on a dyed fabric. And I didn't tell you what it was. It's Picture This Plus 28 count cast shell called Relic. Is what the October one was on. Alright. And the last new start is, this is my Sunday stitch, and I'm actually doing a stitch along with Holly. On Flosstube, she's Holly. She's got a long one. I can always never remember it. Hang on, I got it written down. Holly, the Crafting and Lifestyle Addict. I think I read that right. Yes. Holly, the Crafting and Lifestyle Addict. Anyway, so, and she's Holly Vernon 1983, I think, on Instagram. We are doing a stitch along with this. This is what it's going to look like. It's the free pattern if you sign up for their newsletter on Joyful Expressions, called In His Name, or His Name is Jesus. It's both ways. I've seen it. And I am going to, we have a hashtag for it, and it's hashtag In His Name X-Stitch SAL, I think. I'm going to post it down here. I might be wrong, but I think that's what we decided on. So anyway, you saw what it's going to look like. I did go for the called for colors for thread, and this fabric, it's opalescent is all I can tell you.
Has has like blue and pink.
It's
nips.
28 count. Oh, 28 count opal. It's Laguna. Opalescent Laguna. I don't know what the actual color is. You can go ahead and hold it up. I don't know what the actual color is. I think it was mislabeled because the label said Enchanted Forest. But whenever I looked it up, this is not Enchanted Forest. Enchanted Forest is green and brown. But anyway, the name is done all the way. It's up underneath the Q-snap. But that's pretty much what I have gotten done. In 3 Sundays, because this is my Sunday stitch, and I actually take this to church in the evenings because they have choir practice like at 4, and so like there's nothing for me to do. So I sit there, and everybody has wanted to see it, like the progress every Sunday. And so the people, the members of the church are pretty excited. So they're loving it. And what is that? Oh. All right. So those are the starts.
I like that fabric because it has glitter in it and it's like blue and pink mixed together.
It's blue pink and it's got a little bit of yellow in it. I was very nervous with the color of that fabric, but I wanted something that was just, it was different. But I had to make sure that the threads would show up on it as well. So anyway, all right, moving on. Whips. You saw Humility. It's done on 22 light gray heart anger, 1/1. It is an Abraham Hunter painting, charted by the CrossStitch Studio. So that's the information on him. I did work on him 15 days, and I told you how many stitches I did, 3,647. Copper. You get to show Copper.
Copper.
And, oh, that was your foot. I'm sorry. I just stepped on her toe. I have shoes on. She doesn't. Are you gonna? You're gonna be okay?
Awesome.
Okay. Sorry. Emergency. All right. So here's Copper. And I'm gonna pump up a picture of what he looks like while she's getting this ready. What he looked like the last time you saw him. And here is him now. He's on the...
Gotta pet him first.
Yeah, they pet him. And here is what he looks like now. So pretty much he is almost completely filled in. Now this is of course not the whole thing. I've still got to do some up here, and then there's going to be more of the blanket and his little paw down here on the bottom. But he's pretty much all filled in here, of course, except you see the white here. But I've also been getting into the white. I have to kind of go back and forth with this because it's a lot of brown and it's a lot of white. So I kind of, do y'all just like sit there and play games with yourself as far as like on Pattern Keeper especially? Okay, well I'm going to start with the very first color and I'm going to get it to 0. And then I'm going to go to the next color and I'm going to get it to 0. And then you're like, okay, this ain't working. Because that would require cross country, and a lot of you I know don't do that. So, and then, you know, I don't know. Then I'll start over here as far as I can. I'm like, okay, I'm going to start here, and whatever color this is, I'm going to do all of that. And then I'll go to the little second block, and then I'll do all that color. And then I'll get tired of that, and I'm like, okay, well, I'm going to start on this side. I play game. My head is full of games whenever it comes to this, you know. So, it's just whatever I'm feeling, honestly. All right, put Copper down. I've worked on him. I don't know. See, I started working on him before I started doing my stats, writing them down and stuff. So I don't know how many days I worked on him for the month.
What's next? I'll go get it.
I'm lying. Hang on. I do. I just didn't write it down. So 1, 2, 3 days, I think, from just glancing at this. And see, he used to get worked on every single day. So that's the problem now that I have with all these whips. I have so many, and we're spinning the wheel, and I'm doing focus projects during the month, and then I'm only doing something on Sunday, and at night I have special things I do. So anyway, so yeah, he used to be every night. Now he only got 3 days. All right, this next one, is the dimensions. It's just bring it over here, Bailey. Just give it to me. Oh.
Oh, I didn't know what you meant by that.
Oh, hang on.
That makes it easier.
We're just gonna put the whole basket in front of us. We didn't plan this out very well. What's that one? I don't think I need that one. The one on the ground. Sorry.
Do you need?
No. Okay. I think I know what that other one is, but I don't need it right
It's
now.
like autumn rolls or something like that.
Okay, I don't need it right now. Okay. So. Now we're back on track. The next one is Wonderland, Woodland Winter. I always say Wonderland. Woodland Winter. It's the Dimensions kit. Y'all know this is the one I don't like, but I'm doing it anyway. And honestly, I don't know if you'll be able to tell. This is what it looked like last month. And you're gonna have to get close. This is what it looks like so far. And honestly, I think I've just still been working into some of this snow down here. Actually, no, I think I've done the branches since y'all seen it. And this right here, whatever these are, it's some kind of branches. Again, it was blending, and that's one thing I don't like. Irritates me. Huh?
Can I say your number?
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Okay, next one is Love Letter.
Okay, and again, I gotta do better on my stats. I think I started to do them and then I quit for some reason. I don't know. All right. So anyway. All right. So Love Letter.
It's
And I'm gonna find you the picture of what it's gonna look like. It's just a little sampler looking thing. I hope y'all can get kind of a good look at that. It's a little Valentine sampler thing. I don't know at this point, and y'all are on my phone, so I can't look. But if there's a picture from the last time, I'm going to insert it right here of what it looked like before. And now it looks like, I'm like y'all, I have my threads everywhere. This is where I have gotten so far. So, pretty good ways. So there that is. All right.
next is Little Partners.
Little Partners. Here is Love Letters is designed by Dixie Falls. It was in a magazine. I don't know which one it was. It's 14 count off-white Aida. I worked on it for 8 days and put in 2,732 stitches in that. Okay.
Okay.
Little Partners is a Needle Treasures pattern, and it's the little horses that I've been working on for years. All right. Here's a picture of what it looked like last month. Sorry. One day I'm gonna knock you out. I get so close. Oh man.
What did you drop?
On my thread.
Okay, I thought it was a needle, wasn't it?
No. And there's some threads that I don't know what goes to. Alright, and let's move this down. I'm still on the top half, but there's where it is this month. And I've mainly been focusing on, there's another horse coming in right there. It's one of those different color horses. I don't know what you call them. Anyway, so there's where I'm at with that.
Stormy would know what it's called.
It's not a paint. It's something else.
Halloween?
No, Halloweenos aren't different colors. All right, next.
Home Harvest Sampler.
Okay. This one is another one from a magazine. Did I write it down? Yep, the designer is Lois Winston. It's in the October 2003 the CrossStitcher magazine. And that's what it's going to look like. And I'm actually starting to enjoy this. I haven't gotten very far. I'm down to like the third little row there. But
you've worked on it?
I don't know at first. Maybe it was those straight stitches that I was doing that I just irritated me.
I thought that was a different one. I forgot it was that one.
No, it's this one. So
she's gotten a lot done on that one.
Well, probably not as much as I could have, but does it say on there? I worked on it 2 days, 456 stitches. And basically that was, I had to, Bailey, can you just put your finger right there? Okay, hold that. I had to finish up 3 of these acorns, but then I figured out on these acorns, like one of these little green spots right here, I did it in the wrong color. So I had to undo 4 stitches per acorn and turn around and do it in the right color. So then I got all that done. Now I've started on all the leaves, and I'm basically going in right now and putting in the little stems. That's where I'm at. I didn't finish those yet. So
it's on 26.
What is it?
26.
You got to talk. If you're going to talk, you got to talk loud.
It's on 26 count
Cashel
Platinum.
Y'all let me know. I think I'm going to say Cashel. I don't know. Platinum I think is the color, which I don't know why. Platinum I think is more of a whitish blue color, silvery. This is a tannish color, so I don't know. But is Cashel a linen? Is that why I'm not liking the material at all? And that's why I think it's linen. So, whoops. Sorry, I'm trying to go faster because we're at 43 minutes already.
That was quick.
I know, right? Next.
Japanese Magnolia.
Ooh. Japanese Magnolia. This is my stamped kit that I got from AliExpress. That's what it's going to look like, supposedly, hopefully. It's on 11 counts. It's 3/1. You are not going to probably really be able to tell what I've done. I've mainly been trying to do, I've started in this color, this corner. What is that?
Your needle.
Out of what? Oh. No, that's out of the harvest one.
Oh.
So, I mean, really, honestly, I only worked on it 1 day, 273 stitches, and with this, I think I did a lot of this gray. I really don't remember, but I remember one color I was able to do it all the way across because there wasn't that many of them. So when there's not that many, that's what I usually do. I'll just kind of go all the way across with it, and almost like I'm getting it down to that 0, like you do in Pattern Keeper.
Have you worked on any other ones, or is it just them?
Huh?
Have you worked on any other ones, or is it just them?
Nope, that's it.
Okay.
And there are some that I still haven't spun on my wheel in 2 months. So they're still on there. They're still in my basket. So I don't know. Maybe soon.
It's on 11 count. She's worked on it for 1 day. She's already said that.
Yep. All right. That is all for the widths for the month.
What's next?
So between the widths and the new starts, I mean, I got 21,000 stitches in, so it's all somewhere. All right.
Okay.
Haul. It's not that much, really. I mean, it looks like it, but it's not. Bailey wants to do her haul first. And other than the pattern that she got that she already showed you, I did let her pick out a few accessories.
So, the first thing I have are some scissors. It's
You might need
very shiny.
you might need this to do the color.
It's, I don't know if you can tell.
Yeah, you kind of tell right there.
It's pink and what? Bluish?
Light pink and a light blue.
Yeah, it's very light, so it looks silvery.
So that's the scissors that
That's the scissors.
she picked out.
And here is my little
Project bag.
project bag. Now, I did have some gold stuff up here, but it fell off.
It did?
Yeah, you don't remember when it fell off in your bed?
Oh yeah. It was like this tassel stuff. It almost made me think of cranic is what it was made out of. But anyway, it works for her.
Oh, the black thread's in here. I felt something and I didn't know what it was.
Well, here, go ahead before you lose all of this stuff. Let's throw it back in your bag. I think that's all your stuff. All right.
Next.
Now and I haven't even taken these out of the things, but you can show these. I got these. I had to order one other thing from 123Stitch,
So it's some cute
you may need
little
the white thing.
cupcake scissors.
I found the cupcakes. I should have taken them out. Can
Yeah,
you see
and it
them a
comes
little
with a little case for 'em.
Hold it up a little bit. There you go. They have cupcakes on them. I thought they were cute. You know, I'm trying to get notion bags for every single one of my project bags.
Next is
I gotta buy the scissors.
Next is some ice cream cones. Some different colored ice cream cones. And this one also comes with a case for it. Next,
what I was ordering from 123Stitch initially is I had to find at least a 30 by 30 piece of fabric for my birthday start that starts supposedly today, but I'm doing all the video stuff today, so I'll hardly ever get to stitch on the day that I do videos. There's so much prep that, you know, we do, and I try to get stuff organized and ironed and, you know, everything else, but so it pretty much takes me all day to do this. But anyway, I ended up just buying a yard of 28 count white Laguna. This is a whole yard. So I will have plenty left over after I cut out my 30 by 30 piece of fabric for the Monopoly board. And this whole entire month of September, I have been battling in my head as to whether I should do my Monopoly board. Oh man, y'all are on my phone. I had a picture to show. I'll insert pictures. Anyway, Monopoly board of whether to do it white or to dye my fabric or to even look for a whole hand dyed fabric of some sort. But then I was thinking, okay, there are so many colors in that Monopoly board. Like, what color do you choose? You know what I mean? And I definitely don't want anything like pastel, but if you go like really bold colors, then I was scared that parts of the Monopoly board wouldn't show up, you know, in spots. And eventually my goal is to actually make this a playable Monopoly board. So I've got a plan. Hopefully I can do it. We'll see. So anyway, I think I'm just going to keep this one white because when I was at my mother's house, I was looking up I stay in my old bedroom. I was looking up in my bedroom closet at her house, and she has one, and I know every city has their own little thing, and there's so many different Monopoly versions. I'm from Ruston. There is actually a Rustonopoly.
Winfield has one too.
Yeah, I mean, every parish and county probably has their own version of Monopoly. So I took pictures of it because she wouldn't let me bring it home. Not that she plays it, but she wouldn't let me bring it home. So anyway, I took pictures of it, and I think what I'm gonna do is design my own pattern. Now it's gonna take me a couple of years or so before I can do that. I mean, it's a lot of work, you know. And I know it's just all squares and everything, but I want to get it I'm as detailed as possible. But this is what the board looks like. I think what the only picture I have is one of the middle parts of the board where it says Rustonopoly. But as you can see, the background of that Monopoly board is like a blue and it's mottled. So I think when I do that one, I will actually do it the same, try to get my fabric the same as the actual board. I thought about doing it a peach color because Ruston is known for its Ruston peaches. I don't know how peach, being as that's like more of a pastel color, I don't know. I hate mixing bold colors with pastel colors. I think it's they contrast too much.
We also have a labopoly. It has like a whole bunch of dogs.
Yeah, see, we have a labopoly that's got all these labs and dogs and stuff on it. So anyway, that's what this was for. And the other is all of this. This came from my de-stash group. I put my bid in for some fabric. Not that I needed any. Once I get it organized, I'm really going to show y'all how much fabric I have. It is ungodly and it's ridiculous and I need to stop. But anyway, but I'm kind of getting into these colored fabrics and not just going for the white and the off-whites and the oatmeals and the tans. I am kind of venturing out with my colors and trying to make sure, you know, some fabrics, you know, go with the pattern or with the colors in the pattern that I'm trying to work with. But anyway, most of them are the white, the off-white, and a lot of it are just pieces. There was one post that it was just like pieces of, like, look, I mean, that's it. But there's a lot of them in there, and she only sold it for like $5, and I was like, I'll use these, even some I will. But this one, it's an Ada. It's an 18 count, and I hope y'all can tell it is called Deep Amethyst, and it is absolutely gorgeous. Oh, it looks mottled, and see, I can't see the modeling in that, but look, it looks mottled. You see that, Bailey? It's like got little pink spots in it. You see that? But you can't see it here. I mean, I kind of can now.
It's the light.
It is the light. Oh, that's pretty cool.
And if y'all don't know, amethyst is which I think y'all do know, but it's a crystal that she has a necklace that has it on it. Do you have it in here?
I don't have it in here.
But I have one too.
And she's been looking at these books of like different gems and different rocks and all this kind of stuff. I need to take her to Arkansas one day and let her go diamond diving, because I think they have a place there where you can actually try and go and find diamonds there. And I'm sure there's other gems, rubies, and I don't know. Anyway, so anyway, this is gorgeous. Now, I had an idea of what I wanted to use it for, but it didn't work out. So we're just gonna have to keep this in the pile, and something will come up.
Sorry, I'm yawning.
All right, now this one, I don't remember what it was called. I think this came from Be Stitch Me. She sold it. I don't remember, of course, what the it did have a tag on it because there's a staple. I don't remember what she called the color of this one, but again, I'm trying to branch out with my colors, and I no idea what to use this one for. I just got it.
Has a whole bunch of blue, yellow, and pink.
Blue, yellow, pink. Yep. So And then another one that another person that had a sale just has some very blue navy 18 count. It's a big piece. I don't want to unravel it, so I love my navy. I've only gotten one project on a navy, and like I haven't worked on it in years. It's the deer one. It's called Peace on Earth. It's in the basket. I haven't spun it. Y'all haven't spun it, so I haven't worked on it. So you haven't probably seen it. All right, that is it for the haul. We have got to move on.
What's next?
I don't know. You tell me.
We're almost done. What does that say? Are we not doing that?
Let's do some shout outs real quick. Because
Okay.
that won't take me very long. All right.
Let's start from here.
That's
from
fine.
here.
Yeah.
Okay, the first one is My Daily Hades.
That's Holly. She does a whole bunch of heaven and earth designs, and she's actually started a couple of new ones. Go check them out. Oh, Holly, the crafting and lifestyle addict.
I was about to say Holly.
Yeah. Me and her, like I said, we're working on that in his name is Jesus pattern, but she's also got like Gobbler Farm, which is a heaven and earth design. I have that one. I haven't started it, but she does a lot of the fulls, beautiful pieces.
Next is the Stitching Penguin.
The Stitching Penguin, that's Ashley. Her and the Stay at Home Stitcher are the big Harry Potter fans, but they have a ton of other stuff. They love. Erin has like 70 whips going. She told me the other day how many she exactly had, but I mean it's up in the 70s that she. And a lot of them are the big full coverages. So, next
will be the Stay at Home Stitcher. But we already know her. Adventures of Stitching.
Adventures of Stitching is Alicia. She hasn't put a new video out, so I'm anxiously awaiting her next video.
This is one of my favorites. Alba Stitcher,
Amanda. I haven't heard from her in a while, but I do watch her when I get the notification that she has one. Now these are brand new. I haven't ever mentioned these before. The next one is Two Martini Stitcher. Her name is Erin as well. She's been floss tubing for a while, and you know, as I go through all of her videos, she's got samplers. She's got a variation of a lot of things. I think she did some kind of a mania thing. Like I think she did a whole bunch of new starts lately. So anyway, go check her out.
Next is that Caroline or
Carolyn Stitches. She does lately. Well, in September she did a lot of smalls, and she got a lot of finishes done. I know she likes those Prairie Schooler Santas. So I watch so many of them. Everything kind of runs together as far as who's doing what. But she did a lot of small ones, but she's done some very nice pieces as well. In fact, she did one. I was watching one of her earlier videos, or one of her very first ones, and there's one. In fact, here's a picture of it. It's from a Russian company. It's called Glow of the North, I think is what it's. This is absolutely gorgeous. You know, I've seen the reindeer, the funny reindeer where he's got the lights all tangled up in his antlers and everything, and it's like a funny picture. But this right here is just it's way more elegant, obviously, and this would fit perfectly with our house.
Next is Alma's Little Wonders.
So Carolyn is an enabler, because every time y'all enable me, I may not run out and get the pattern right then and there, but I will screenshot. So yeah, I have a lot of y'all's faces on my screenshots. But it's not that. It's the patterns that you hold up. If I'm interested in them, I'm going to screenshot it so I can go and look for them later. Y'all basically go on my wish list. So,
Like I said, it was Almost Little Wonders.
Almost Little Wonders. She does a lot of full coverage pieces as well, and she's like really close to finishing on some of hers. There, she did, I think it's Hogwarts, and y'all know I'm not a Harry Potter fan. Hogwarts Castle. It was very dark, but it was so gorgeous. Like it was like a nighttime, but you see the big silhouette of the castle. And it's got maybe a dark blue sky, like it's nighttime. Y'all have to just go see it. I can't explain it. Next.
I don't know how to pronounce
Aussie
that.
Stitcher. I know she did the Snow Queen. I think that was the one she did.
Narnia?
No, not Narnia. No, that's a lavender and lace, I think. No. It's a Mirabilia. Because I bought it for Aaron. For a swap that we did. But anyway, I know she did that one, and I need to start making notes on y'all's videos of what y'all are doing, because I can't remember, but I know she's done some big pieces as well. Alright, the last one,
Cardiff Stitcher
Danielle, and a lot of y'all, she's even shouted a lot of y'all that I've known out, so super sweet lady. And Olivia will pop in here and there, and that's her daughter. And anyway, Danielle's doing some great pieces as well. So anyway, y'all go check out all these people, and we're gonna keep on going because we are at an hour already, and we still got just a few more things left. It's not too bad. That's it. All right, the next thing is I want to show y'all real quick the Shannon Christine Sal. Here it's a 4-part series, and it's going to be one piece every week for 4 weeks. So here is what the first week is going to look like, and I haven't started it yet, but I don't really have anything to show y'all because it's just I haven't started. I don't think I have anything to show. Oh, look, y'all. And I found another bag. So guess what? It's another one I had to fill. I think I filled 7 bags for October. Which y'all knew, 2 of them were the Monopoly board, the Angel CrossStitch. Y'all knew those 2 were going to be filled. But like this Sal... Yeah, there's nothing to show you in it because I haven't started. So anyway, there's that one. That's what that. So if you want to join into that, like I said, her club is only $10 a month, and you do get some extra patterns that no one else gets. So don't forget about the 500 subscriber giveaway. Once I hit $500. I said a $25 gift card to 123stitch. I may change that because, you know, this is like, that's a big milestone. So I feel like I should do what? Why are you laughing?
$500.
I said $500?
Yes.
500 subscribers. Quit critiquing me. You're supposed to just roll with it, baby. You just roll with it, okay? Shh. So anyway, I don't know. I may up that a little bit. I'm not sure. We'll see how that goes. When we get there, I'll decide. Also, we forgot to draw for the Harry Potter giveaway.
What?
You remember what it was?
The book?
Yeah, the bookmark. So, after this video, I'm going to, at the very end, I'll come back on because y'all are on my phone, so I can't interact. I can't do the drawing because we forgot to do it. And we'll announce it on this video, but at the very end, okay? Because I'll have to kind of piece together these videos. Like that. I do have, as far as haul, I have another 123stitch order. Actually, I have 2 more coming in. I did 2. And I have some from New Craft Day, which is a stamped cross stitch. Actually, they have diamond paintings and stamped cross stitches and things like that. They wanted to try a stamped one, so they each got a stamped one, and of course I had to get something cheaper, so I got a new one. A new giveaway. Let me decide really quick. I'm almost tempted. I went and pulled a whole bunch of my stash that I don't need anymore. So, I'm gonna do this one. It's a pattern that I have done before, and y'all see the finished product.
That was a bit close.
Sorry, we are a bit close. We're like cutting off our heads here. All right, so it was in the very first video when I showed y'all all my fully finished pieces. One it was a fall scene, and it had a bear kind of hiding in the leaves. It's called The Legend of the Fall by Custom Crafts. Pattern is in pristine condition because I always make copies of my patterns. What are you doing?
Yawning.
Oh, I thought you were laughing at me. So yeah, there's no markings whatsoever on the pattern. It is like brand new from the store basically. So if you are interested in winning this Legend of the Fall pattern, and it is gorgeous, you'll have to go back to my first video and see the finish that I did.
Oh, look at that.
I know that one is pretty cute. So anyway, 18 years or older, I would love for you to be a subscriber of my channel to win. And in the comments, don't say giveaway, don't say win, any of those kind of words. What word do we want them to say for this?
Bear.
Bear. Bear. So if you're interested in winning this pattern, just comment the word bear. And that'll be, the drawing for that will be in the next video for October that we'll do November 1st. Next. Your birthday month. I know. And y'all know it's my birthday month. I've mentioned that a couple times. I did have a poll last month I couldn't decide what I wanted to do for my birthday start. I knew I wanted to do something, but I didn't know what. So I put out like 9 patterns that I had, and I let you guys vote on it. And there was 2 that actually tied. It was the Monopoly board and the Angel of CrossStitch by Joan Elliott. So I will be starting that one, and you know that one uses, back then there was 391 colors, I think is what it said. I just read over it a while ago. So that basically uses every color of DMC, not counting the newer ones, like the 100s and the ones, the 2-digit number ones, or anything like that. So I will definitely be starting those. I will probably do those like last month. This was my focus because it had to get done for the challenge. And I think just because October is when I'm starting these, I'm going to make these 2 my focus pieces. So maybe I'll alternate days of during the day, like when I used to work on him, I will work on either Monopoly or the next day I'll work on the Angel, and I'll flip days on them. That'll be my focus piece, and then I will still spin my wheel, and whatever it lands on, I'll work on that usually in the afternoon. Like while I'm waiting for dinner to cook, or after I pick up the girls from school. That's kind of the one that I spin. That's when I do that one. So, and then when we go to bed, that's when I'm going to work on the group challenges from Creatively Crafting, which all I have to do for next month is the October one. Y'all saw the September one. I have the October one I'll be working on, and then I'm going to alternate days with that for the Halloween sale from Shannon Christine, because by next week we're going to be getting the second page for it. So I don't want to get behind on it if possible at all. All right, anyway, You know what? I think that is that all?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all.
We did it, and that is all in an hour and 10 minutes.
Oh, well, the last one was an hour and 20 minutes, so we did a little better. All right, so that is it, I think. I can't think of anything else. No, I think we're good. So, you know, we record on the 1st of every month. So right now it's October 1st, 2022. And the next time we will record will be November 1st for everything that I've done, or we've done actually now. And speaking of them cross-stitching, Stormy has started one too, but since she's not here, and to be honest, we don't even know where her stuff is in her room.
Oh, I found it. It's in her, I know where's that.
Okay, well, anyway, I felt that, you know, because they're proud of what they've accomplished and what they're doing. So we're going to wait till Stormy is here and she can show off her piece that she's done and her progress.
Maybe
and she may finish it by the time November 1st hits. Who knows? So anyway, I hope that's our neighbor in his big truck. If you just heard that, he honks at us. If Jacob's outside, so if we're outside, he honks at us. So if you heard that, that's our neighbor.
That scared me.
So anyway,
maybe we can post a little.
All done. I think we are going to shut this off. We're going to do the drawing, and I will piece this together. So make sure you keep on watching. If you put your name in for the Harry Potter bookmark drawing. So until then, I hope you guys have a great month and stay safe. I hope everyone is healthy. And again, like, subscribe, share, hit the bell, do everything you got to do that's YouTube related for our videos. I am going to probably get started on, I did stitch it a little bit earlier, but I think now that, actually I'm going to clean all this stuff up and then I'm probably going to go back and stitch on, I was working on the Japanese magnolias because it's the easiest one just to grab and do, but anyway, I'm going to go do that. Bailey's going to go clean her room.
No.
And until then, we will see you guys next month. God bless.
Bye.
Hey guys, we're back real quick. We just did the drawing for the Harry Potter bookmark little kit. And so we had to jump off because I had to use my phone to do the drawing, and so we did that, and the winner is
Carta Stitcher Danielle.
Carta Stitcher Danielle. There's a screenshot so that you know we aren't lying to y'all. There was 5 people that had the word Harry in their comments, so congratulations, Danielle, and I will comment on your comment, giving you all of my information so that I can get your address and get this sent off to you. I know that you're over in the UK, I think. I know you're somewhere over there, so it doesn't matter. I will ship any of my giveaways to anywhere in the world, so I will, like I said, comment on your comment, and if you'll reply with your address, then I will get this in the mail to you. So congratulations. What?
Or you could email because people.
Well, she'll have my email address and everything. So anyway, congratulations, Danielle, and we love your videos, so keep them going, and we will see you guys next time. Bye.